Do you remember taking driver's ed in high school, or even at the DMV? It always seemed to be a scary task to get your license or to even drive at this point. Well, this Flash game takes all the fear away and puts it into a comedic relief for the player. Okay, maybe not so funny if you're taking the driving test, but funny if you want to drive a car full of nitroglycerin. We'll get into that in a second. Today we're going to be playing a classic Flash game called Driver's Ed. It's a fun game to play that tries to teach you how to drive, and I say try because some of the points of the game are too funny to even consider it a good source for learning. The controls of this game are simple, but complicated to use. All you have to do is guide your car using the arrow keys. It's hard to explain the control system without having to say stiff as a nail, but that just hits it right on the head. It is stiff as a nail. You push the down key to go back or the up arrow key to go forward. To turn left or right, you have to press one of those keys plus the up or back key depending on which direction you want to go, just to even go left or right. But be careful pressing it too many times, because the next thing that might be going through your mind is, why is the freaking car going so freaking fast? I could say this car has to be rigged so that you fail the driving test, because your instructor has to be the most complete dick about things. He doesn't even use the brake on his side of the car to stop you from ramming into other cars and just gives you demerits. That's okay, he pays for that as well. First, I have to say the graphics are not that great, but they're not that bad either. But it's not something you would consider eye-appealing, even if you play for so long. Now that we got that out of the way, you may be asking, what is the point of the game? Okay, maybe you're not asking that because the title is a dead giveaway. But the whole point of the game is to complete all the tests that you are given to get your driver's license. It's a pretty easy to understand concept. You'd think that this would actually be an easy task, right? Well, it can be quite difficult controlling your car, which if you don't let go of the controls at a certain time, your car goes crazy and drives you around in circles. Which, don't get me wrong, this made me laugh after a few times, but after laughing about it for a while, the jokes started to get old real quick. So, what's the challenge to the game? Well, mostly completing the tasks like parallel parking or merging with traffic. But the worst part of the challenge, yet the funniest, is if you tap just a pixel of a car. Oh yeah, if you just tap the car, both yours and the stranger's car go up into a ball of flames, making you fail the test instantly. I love the fact that your cars just explode on impact. Do the cars have nitroglycerin inside of them? Next to that, I can imagine the owner of the car coming out and saying, "Dude, where's my car?" Either way, even in a challenge factor, I never got tired of just driving normally and then going extremely fast, veering into the left, ramming myself into someone else's car, and exploding. Best day ever!